Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Original Bon Jovi. I'm here today bringing you a couple throwback Thursday gameplays from Infinite Warfare, which are provided by Skirata's own Ardex and That Guy 704. Ardex begins with a 90-second deatomizer using the Trencher Gamma, then That Guy follows it up with his very first nuke using the good old sleigh bar bunker buster. But there's some really big news for Call of Duty World War II fans that I think needs to be addressed. On February 20th, Activision took everyone by surprise by putting out a statement that announced the departure of top World War II developers Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield. They co-founded Sledgehammer in 2010 after Visceral Games disbanded, with Condrey serving as the studio lead and Schofield as general manager. Instead of continuing to develop the current game, the two have taken, and I quote, executive duties within Activision itself. Aaron Hallen was the senior developer for Sledgehammer prior to the shakeup, but he will now pick up where Michael Condrey left off. He has 20 years of experience in the industry and has worked alongside the other two guys for nearly a decade. I'd like to go ahead and read the letter that Hallen shared yesterday. Thank you from everyone here at Sledgehammer Games. This is an incredible time for the studio. As Glenn and Michael begin new chapters in their careers, I'm humbled by the opportunity to lead this amazing team of developers. Over the years, I've worn many hats here at the studio, which has allowed me to work side by side with some of the best talent in the business. As a Call of Duty development studio, we have always been grateful for the chance to make games for the greatest fans in the world. Simply put, there's nothing else like the Call of Duty community, and I'm committed to staying focused on our fans as we continue to support Call of Duty World War II well into the future. You are our inspiration and our motivation. I thank Glenn and Michael for their support and their mentorship along the way. As great as our history has been at Sledgehammer Games, I feel that we can go even higher and that our best days are yet to come. Thank you. While the news of this change has been met with both optimism and critique, I don't think we have much to worry about. Sure, it's pretty unusual for a game studio's senior management to change right in the middle of the season. Call of Duty hasn't seen anything of this magnitude since the Infinity Ward shakeup during WW2's development. But let's keep in mind, that's when Sledgehammer stepped in and made it one of the greatest COD titles of all time. They know what they're doing, and I see no reason to be critical of the decision. It makes perfect sense to bring Condrey and Schofield into Activision's corporate hierarchy. Call of Duty World War II was the best-selling game of 2017, and that's in stark contrast to Infinite Warfare, which had literally resulted in 50% fewer sales than the year before. Regardless of what anyone thinks about how well the game itself has performed or if the community is any better off, from a purely financial standpoint, Sledgehammer delivered. Activision has really struggled to relate to consumer demands lately, so when developers like Condrey excel in that respect, they're bound to be rewarded for it. I don't think it's clear what role they will play in Activision, but it's a safe bet that they won't go far from the COD franchise. What exactly does this mean for the average player, and even for the pros? Well, again, not a whole lot. Aaron Hallen has been an important part of the studio for so long that I'd be surprised if we notice any change at all. The DLC lineup was planned out well in advance, so that at this point, it's really only a matter of catering to the community and getting people active again. Some people might claim that the top developers have been hindering this. I'm inclined to agree to some extent, so I hope that Hallen's overall leadership will bring some much needed fresh air to the design team. It could be wishful thinking, but I hope that Clan Wars can make an appearance in World War II. Therapy and I talked about this at great length in the podcast yesterday. I believe Condrey originally put down rumors of a Clan Wars revival, citing the so-called toxic atmosphere that it promotes. With how dead the game is at this point though, what exactly would Hallen have to lose by giving it a go? And don't get me started about the toxic atmosphere that's promoted by so many amateur GB players, among others. Now remember, it was Sledgehammer who pioneered Clan Wars in Modern Warfare 3, and then brought it back most recently during Advanced Warfare. Without a doubt, the AW season was a huge success. Our clan went undefeated for the entire summer, then finally claimed the title of Diamond Division Champions. In a sense, that was the last of the old Call of Duties, in which friendship, teamwork, communication, and the like played a prominent role in multiplayer. We try to promote these values as a clan, but it's definitely an uphill battle without the devs' support. So is there any chance of a Clan Wars revival now that Condrey is out of the picture? Yes, at least a far better chance than there was before. But is it likely? At the current rate, I would say no, not really. I know a lot of people would love to compete for PUBG's domination once again, but yet for now, we'll have to wait and see. What do you guys think? Will Aaron Hallen have any effect on the World War II community? Do you think that Clan Wars has a shot at coming back this year? Let us know in the comment section below. And also be sure to subscribe to Ardex and That Guy. Their gameplays were really incredible, and I thank them so much for helping me out here. And thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace.